What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and these guys defending their home turf.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, has it teed up and ready to go. And we're off and running from Orlando. LeJohntay Westert to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. It's a race down the right side. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70.
Richardson throwing to start out. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he'll get it up to the 44. He's in 5 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Go! Viking 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
69, Cowboy 80.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
18, Pioneer. 70, Timberwolves.
Richardson on 3rd. And it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
No. Hey, report. Report.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's Lamar. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. Big gain. Has them across the 40. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
Henry running to the left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grass for one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
13. What? Yo. Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
ETN has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull that in front further, 13-zip. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
This right here, Kate, well, this is a performance of the modern-day running back. A touchdown on the ground, a touchdown through the air, and in just the first quarter, making a massive impact on the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
They'll take over at first down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 19-18. Tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 39-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. A give right side to Taylor. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. 1 quarter away so far. Our score, 14-0. More coming up after this quick break. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They'll try to attack this deficit, starting with first and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready?
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready?
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. 60, 70, Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Seven Pirates.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap. Ready.
Here he goes. Third and long. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Lions.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Throw intended for Tyler Warren. So they're left facing third and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds Pittman complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Richardson back to throw. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A pickup of 17. And that means first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Once more now. It's Richardson. Throws caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. It's a design run for Richardson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Huskies start to fight back with their first points in this game. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it because it really gives you an extra hack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Here's ETN on first down. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he is patient, he was explosive, and had a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time left. Complete Derrick Henry. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. They'll try it left with ETN. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safe call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Orlando coming up. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Flying down the middle with Henry. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, middle.
Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Huskies get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
60 vices.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, strike. Cowboy 80s. Warrior 70s. Stay with him. Ready.
Here's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
19 tight. Let's go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knockaway. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
60 average. 60, 19, 18.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw it. This pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Richardson now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Warriors 70. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw, Richardson. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Dragon 60.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. That play clock running low, and Shane Steichen signals for a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Huskies lining up for a punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
4 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Hey, middle.
3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Huskies have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With half a football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Pass to 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's making a bid for it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down,
Let's go now.
That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he'll go down here at the 16.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
79 Broncos.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Huskies parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard
line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
18 on the play. First down, Ravens.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Middle.
Throwing again is Lamar. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Yo. UAA.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Return it.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Jackson keeping it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender. It's like a 2-on-1 that time. Well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one falls incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Hey, 13.
Jackson now on third. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They'll run. ETN. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Blitz coming, Lamar. Throw left side, complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's caught at the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Huskies making a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the 4th.
Huskies 21. Sanchez set to kick off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Jackson throwing here. He'll set up the screen for Henry. He's away from one. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hey, middle.
Lamar off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Man in motion here. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, he lost the football. Recovered by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing now, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're going to face 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown. The Huskies jump in front late. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Ravens 24.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Middle. You.
Setting up to pass. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Ozzy, sit up. Yo.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hey.
He'll look to throw it. Lead it to his running back. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll run here, ETN. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Ravens.
Here he is to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
No, we changed it.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Gronk. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
13.
Lamar now from the gun. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Gould on the return. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taking a chance to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Didn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for second. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here he goes, one final shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Kick is good. He got it. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
31.
Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Here's Gould on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Now it's his turn in overtime. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
19 tight.
Richardson back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Richardson on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave him a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this 4th down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself, just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
Biggest play of OT. The offense is going for it.
Here we go. Set, go.
Now Richardson on 4th down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th. All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously, but now an opportunity teams get in regular season games too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because really it keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now, well, now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver.
Shot 50, shot 60.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He gets 16 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got first down here from the 36. Once more now, it's Richardson. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender runs wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
He completes it in traffic. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Richardson. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go.
Richardson to throw again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. All right, partner, well, I know they're not going to look ahead down there just yet, but let's you and I do that. In the red zone, they need the touchdown first, obviously, but after that, they're going to have a decision, right? Do you kick to tie and give the football back, or do you go for 2 in the victory?
Well, I'm not dodging it, Kate, but that's honestly a great question. And I know this, that decision better have already been made. The best coaches, decision makers, we know this. They're a play ahead, a series ahead, a possession ahead. That was a choice you made before you ever got the football.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go now. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready,
looking to throw it. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Huskies trim the lead to 1. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Richardson's going to throw. Catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I could still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.